Are you ready? Are you ready to go back to the Apex? This shouldn't be in the Apex. This is a good card. The Apex, it's so lazy. But let's start the predictions. Starting off with the early prelims. Claudia Segula versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember these two ladies, so I think I'm gonna click on their profiles. I'm going to be picking Priscilla Cachoeira by round 1 KO. Yeah, I think Priscilla's gonna get a KO. She's got more KOs than she does decisions. Claudia Segula is not that good. She's coming off a loss to Melissa Mullins. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Cachoeira, I don't know if she's got pop. Segula's, she's not good. Neither of them are good. They both kind of suck. They're both kind of alright. WMA fighters. Let's move on. Muin Gafrov versus Jakob Wicklach. I have Jakob Wicklach by submission. I have this guy by submission. All right. He's coming off of a robbery win over Patchy Mix. I count robbery, so he's coming off of a loss to Patchy Mix. Obviously, that's his only fight in the UFC, but this guy is a really talented grappler with 10 submissions. You know, his last win in KSW was a submission over Sebastian Priblitz, who he has 3 fights with. Wow. I saw the Sebastian fight. I haven't seen any of his other fights. I just have his resume here. You know, he's got some losses early in his career, but got body shot TKO by Sebastian. Damn, they had a quadrilogy. I guess they were just better than all the other comp in KSW. Anyways, I have him by round 2. Guillotine choke. I think he's going to fluke a gilly. I really do. Gafrov's coming off a win over Rinya Nakamura. That's pretty nice. He beat Kang the Conqueror in his last fight before that. He's an inactive fighter. John Castaneda lost Saeed. Okay, he's freaking 3-1 in the UFC. He's Muin Gafrov. He's decent. He's pretty decent. But I think Wicklach is good. He looked really good in that Patchy Mix fight. And I know Patchy Mix looked like somebody poured cement down his spine because he's washed now. And it's not like, Bellator fan cope. I'm not a Bellator fan. I just have eyesight, and I watch the sport. And you look at Patchy Mix's fights in Bellator, he used to be better. He used to be a lot better. A prime Patchy Mix would probably beat Bautista. I'm just being honest. Like, I picked Patchy in that fight, and I don't regret that pick. That's a logical pick. I had no way of knowing that he was now washed. I don't know how old he is. Age doesn't dictate whether you're washed or not. That's a terrible misconception that has never made any sense. You can tell someone's washed by their performances. Age doesn't dictate shit. Mauricio Shogun Rua was washed at 28 years old, so I don't want to hear it. All right. Wang Kong versus Eduardo Mora. I think Wang Kong is going to beat Eduardo Mora. They both rank right next to each other. Wang Kong should be fighting up in the rankings. But And yeah, she had that crazy KO over Leonardo. She's got a win over Bruno Brazil and whatever her name is, De Silva. Uh, I'm pretty sure that's Bruno Brazil. Or is that another Brazil? Anyways, yeah, I'm not very enthusiastic about WMMA. And Baltimore, she's coming off of a win over, oh, I remember that fight. That was, shit and kind of low level looking versus Murphy. Yeah, oh yeah. Both of them performed really terribly in that fight. I think Wang Kong's pretty good. And I think that if she's going to get another KO, it'll be in this fight. If she KOs anyone ranked, it'll be in this fight. Might just pick her by KO in round 2. Guatemala is going to be looking shit, getting away with a lot of shit. Like, she's going to be landing output in round 1, but she's going to be getting hit back with hard shots and just kind of get pieced up. Land a lot, but, like, get pieced up anytime she comes in, and you're going to see, oh, yeah, there's a bit of a level difference here. And then in round 2, like, she's not going to switch up the game plan because she's shit. And maybe she switches up, but then it's too late. She gets head kicked into oblivion. That's my prediction there. Maybe not head kicked. I'm thinking dirty TKO against the fence. Because it's WMMA, and that's one of the most likely ways for WMMA fighters to get TKO. Now, Saeed, I mean dirty because, like, dirty boxing, like clinch boxing. I think, she's going to, like, wobble her as Mora moves on the back foot, and Mora cuts herself off into the cage and just circles right into a Wang Kong's freaking right hand, and then just freaking TKOs or just over and over until Mora is on the ground. Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Javid Basharat, bro. This is the bad Basharat, bro. He's not bad. He's only lost to Ricky Simone and Ayman Zablabi, right? Ayman Zablabi was ranked. Ricky Simone's really good, and he got freaking starched by Simone. Insane, one of the best KOs of last year. That was an insane KO last year. It was amazing. You gotta love Ricky Simone. But yeah, I mean, Victor Henry, freaking Mendoza, Gravely, Joe. Like, dude, he's got wins over literally nobody. Literally shit guys. He's beating guys that are literally shit. Saeed is actually pretty good. Saeed's actually pretty good. And, I know he is, he's on they're both on 2-fight losing streaks. But, he lost to Bryce Mitchell. No shame in that. Bryce Mitchell is an elite, a very high-level grappler. Sorry, I almost accidentally called Bryce Mitchell elite. I apologize. Vinicius Olivera, who's a very high-level fighter and, is in the main event. He's got a win over Moon Gafarov. And Martinez is ranked at one point. He's got wins over, Cody Stamen, right? And, he's got a loss to Brian Barcelos. All right, so I don't think either of these two are that great. They're both overhyped. That's what they both have in common. Like, there was a lot of people saying Saeed would have beat Bryce. Like, those people didn't know fucking ball at all. They didn't know any ball. That was an easy fight to predict. Honestly, that was so easy to predict. Yeah, Saeed's going to win this fight. I think he's just better. And Javid's kind of got a chinny chin chin and not great defense. So Saeed, I see him having maybe Javid's a little more technical on the feet. I don't know, but I think Saeed will have a striking advantage. I think he'll be able to pop at Basharat's chin every now and then, get the takedowns. I think we'll see some nice scrambles in this fight. I think it'll be pretty boring, but we will see the occasional high-level scramble every now and then. With Saeed winning the scrambles. So, Said Nurmagomedov, 29-28 unanimous decision. Bruno Brazil, 29-28 unanimous decision. Yeah, Caitlin Souza. Yeah, she lost to fucking Rodriguez. She lost to, 2025 Angela Hill. you know? You know, and Bruno Brazil is actually kind of good. She's actually kind of good. She lost to Wang Kong, who's a promising prospect. She beat Molly the Can. She lost to Luna Luke Boom, but that's aged well. She beat Shauna Bannon. She lost to Denny Gomez. Her losses they're acceptable losses. They're to good opponents. I think she's gonna be able to clearly beat Ketlin Souza. 29-28, maybe even 30-27, unanimous. I'll say 29-28, WMMA. Nikolai Varetnikov versus Nico Price. Who do I have for that? I don't remember. It's on the main card. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I guess they didn't switch it yet on verdict. It was G Matsumoto fighting Farid, and then they changed it. Wait. What am I? Javid. Farid. Oh wait, no, they're both fights. Never mind. They have both the brothers on the card. Insane. I didn't know this fight was on the card. That fight's been added to the card too. Damn. This is a really good card. I'm not gonna lie. This is a really good card. Nikolai Varetnikovi. He lost to Pinella Soriano. Looks like a promising prospect, not gonna lie. It'd be Francisco Prado. Lost to Austin Vanderford. That's all right. And lost. It doesn't say the outcome of that Danny Barlow fight. I'm sorry, I don't remember Nikolai Varetnikov versus Danny fucking Barlow. Nico Price is kind of shit. I love Nico Price. He lost. Oh my gosh. I really like Nico Price. He's somehow got flatlined by old Robbie Lawler. That was one of the most if I was told that fight was rigged, I would believe it type of fights. I love Nico Price. He's so much fun. He's so shit, but he's so fun. He's not beating Nikolai Varetnikov, I don't think. I think Varetnikov's going to get it done via knockout. Round 1, TKO for Nikolai Varetnikov. Yeah, round 2, I think Nico will have a good round 1. It'll be a nice scrap. And then Price will get flat, done bad in round 2, palms up. Alex Morono is getting decimated by Daniil Danchenko. He's getting decimated. Let's not forget that he fucking KO'd Senzado, who only got into that fight because he robbed the one guy, by the way. Alex Morono, he's not that good. He lost to Carlos Leal. That's not aged nice. Lost to D-Rod. Lost to Nico Price. He lost to Nico Price. Daniil Danchenko is a very promising prospect. I'll pick Daniil Danchenko to beat 99% of unranked welterweights. I can't think of one I want to pick Daniil against. I think Daniil Danchenko is going to flatline him. Not flat. I think he's going to fold him with elbows. I think he's going to tear this man apart. Limb from limb. I think he's going to get decimated in round 1. He's going to get murdered. That fight should be illegal. Alex Morono versus Daniil Danchenko. Are you fucking kidding me? Terrible matchup. Alex Morono's cooked. Dustin Jacoby, Julius Walker. That's a great matchup. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Who do I have? They changed it. It was Iran Solzibolia. Man, verdict is not on time with this shit. Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Yeah, I saw this. I like this matchup a lot. Let's take a look at momentum here. You know, my boy Jacoby Smith, you know, he's coming off a win over Lopez. You know, he got KO'd by Vitor Petrino. He was winning that fight until then. Okay, and Petrino's got a lot of KO power. You know, he lost to Reyes. That's fine, but, you know, fuck. He beat Manyfield, man. I'm sorry. That was a robbery. That was just like the freaking Khalil fight. That was a robbery, man. Jacoby be leaving things too close for comfort. That's the thing about Jacoby. And Walker's good. Walker's good. No, I did not just say Julius. I don't know if he's good, honestly. Rafa Sakara's shit, and he couldn't finish him. Freaking Ebo Aslan finished this guy. And he, I know it's dominant, but, you know, he went to a split decision with Manyfield, and I think he did lose. I think Jacoby beat Manyfield. I think Jacoby's really good, and I don't think Julius is all that. Rafael Sakara going to a split decision with Manyfield. I don't think Manyfield's all that either, and I think Jacoby beat Manyfield. And I think now, if current Jacoby won against current Manyfield, I think Jacoby would maybe finish him. I don't know. I'm taking Jacoby decision in this one. 29-28, unanimous. I think it'll be kind of a scrap. Kind of a scrappy fight. I think someone's getting a knockdown, but I don't know who. G Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. This is the good Basharat, bro. The undefeated Basharat, bro. I'm pretty sure I picked against him in the last fight. I don't know why the fuck I picked Cruz Gutierrez to beat him. That was a bad pick of mine. But I did. I don't have faith in the Basharat brothers. I think they're boring, and I think they're not that great. And I think Gene Matsumoto beat Rob Font. I do. And I think he also freaking beat Miles Johnson. The fact that was a split decision was retarded. He beat up on Miles Johnson. Someone just submitted Miles Johnson in his last fight. I don't remember who that is, but that one dude is a very good prospect. I need to make an underrated prospects video, and he'll be in it. G Matsumoto via 30-27 schooling. I think he'll school him. I think McCall Zajac is going to knock out Marc-Andre Barriol. In round 2, I think Barriol will win round 1. I don't know, that Sheriff fight, he looked really good in that Sheriff fight. I don't know, I think Barriol is underrated sometimes, man. I really do. I think Oh, he lost to Dustin Stoltzfus, though. That's right. And he's beating Brunos. Yeah. I have to pick McCall Zajac round 1 KO. How did Shera go to the decision with this guy? Man, Shera's so overrated. McCall Zajac round 1 or 2. Round 2 TKO. I think Barriol's gotten better. That's why I think he went to decision with Shera, and I think he's gonna have a good round 1. It's gonna be Barriol's actually looking good. Oh, he just got put through the canvas. Jailton Almeida is going to win a boring-ass decision against Rizman Kuniev. I don't want to discuss that anymore. Amir Alblabzi is going to lose to Kyoji Horiguchi. We are going to put the pressure on him. We are going to, be high output. We are going to be dangerous. We just might finish Amir Alblabzi. I think we might finish Amir. I'm serious, man. I think we might be finishing Amir. I think that we're going to get around 2. What do I have initially? Decision? I am going to pick Kyoji by round 2, I don't know if I want to say it. Round 3 TKO. No. Decision. I think he's going to win a battle of attrition. I think he's going to try and finish Albazi. I think he's going to get close. But I think Albazi is going to be good enough and technical enough to avoid it. But he's still going to get beat up. In like the last round. I think it's going to be a war of attrition. I think Kyoji is going to try and put on a barn burner. I don't think Albazi's going to want it. But I don't think he's going to get finished. Kyoji Horiguchi, 29-27 decision. Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Olivera. Man, look, I want to say Olivera. I really do. I loved that Seed Nurmagomedov fight. That was a lot of fun. I beat Ricky Simone as well. This guy's really good. Mikael Bernardo Sabaj. The Kyler Phillips fight was weird. He was coasting the whole time. Coasting. He started coasting in round 1. Hands by his hips the entire time, sliding around like he was in an ice skating rink rather than like he was in an MMA fight. Batista's going to win. Batista's just really good everywhere. They're really well-rounded. He knocked down Umar Nurmagomedov, by the way. And I think in the later rounds, it's going to get rough for Vinny. I think Vinny might start to get desperate as well and realize that he needs to start putting on, he's either going to start putting on the pace early and gas himself out, or he's going to do what he did against Kyler Phillips and then start to get desperate, realizing he should have been doing that in round 4. Either way, I think he's going to get caught off guard, either because he gassed out or because he makes a mistake. And I think Mario is going to get him down. I think he's going to get a submission here. I'm predicting Mario to get a submission here. I've got faith in Mario Bautista. I know nobody has ever uttered those words before, but I have faith in Mario Bautista. Got faith in Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista, round 4 submission.